Hello everyone. Well, it's a shiny new week and it's a shiny new energy report coming in as we move today into the red Skywalker energy spell. I was going to say what date it is, but do you know what? My mind's just not with it at all. It's Monday, I know that much. Monday the 27th of March, I think. I hope that's right. I'll be honest, I'm a bit not with it today. Those of you who follow my page generally on Facebook will know this already, but we moved last week from Yorkshire to Cambridgeshire, and we're currently staying on an off-grid small holding near Ely. So today is a bit chaotic. It feels very much like the first day of a new life that is very uncertain at the moment. And the timing of that with the new energy spell could not be more coincidental. I'll get into that a bit more in a moment. I'm also a bit squinty, which I'll apologise for. It's a beautiful day, but I still need to get my head around technology and cameras and sunlight and where's the best place to position myself so that I'm not either so I'm not squinting into the camera. But it's early days with these videos, and thank you to those who tune in and tell me that you enjoy them. So for now, I will keep going with my amateur efforts, and I'm sure they'll get better in time. So, Red Skywalker. So Red Skywalker energy is essentially about creating heaven on earth. Whatever that may mean to you, whatever your interpretation of heaven might look like. I think it's quite subjective, really, isn't it? And I don't want you to take that too literally. I don't mean heaven in a godly sense. I just mean your perfect life, your perfect place. What is your purpose? What you've been put here on this planet to do and to achieve. How do we create that? How do we make it real? And all the red signs, as I mentioned before, are about initiation and creation. We've got a start of another mini cycle today. It starts with the new red energy spell. Like I say, so it's all about creating this idea of heaven and how we do that in the physical realms. So it's also likened to the concept of Hermes, the Greek god. So Hermes was a messenger between the realms, between the physical human realms and the gods and the spiritual realms. And we humans, in many ways, have this same ability to become that bridge between the spiritual and the earthly planes. So on the one hand, we're kind of rooted into the earth and this human body and the limitations that brings. Yet on the other hand, we have this ability to tune into something that is much more. As many of you know, I teach quite a lot about mindfulness, and in mindfulness practice, we focus on our bodies and how we feel and the physical sensations that brings. And in doing so, it kind of opens up a slightly different perception of reality, because we get out of our heads. Our thinking minds are conditioned, and they create stories that root us to limitations, fear, negative beliefs, and kind of keep us small. But when we let go of all that and we quieten the mind a little bit, and we just have that realization of just being, all of a sudden we kind of get a little insight into the true meaning of life and our true purpose and our place in the planet and where we fit. We can start to connect into the energy of the universe and what that means, and what that energy that creates life itself. So this red Skywalker energy is kind of about recognizing the difference between the human and the spiritual, or the higher self, and kind of working out, okay, well, what do I need to do to connect those two together, to bring that higher self into my everyday physical human existence? Because we get to create what happens on this earth. A lot of us don't realise just how much power we have as human beings. But if we can tap into this universal energy that creates absolutely everything, then we're in control of what happens in our life, of where we want to go. How can we use this power and this connection to this energy for a greater good, this manifestation, if you like? How can you use that for a positive purpose, to have a positive impact on yourself and the world around you? So this energy is very much a time for this kind of self-exploration. If you can, I'd really invite you to take some time to do some maybe slightly spiritual practice, some meditation, or just get out in nature. Like I say, I'm very lucky to have landed where I am on this day, and it's so peaceful. I don't know whether you can tell from the video, but it's like there's a few crows, a little bit of traffic in the distance. And having that openness and that space just allows us to start to put things into perspective and to fully understand our place and our purpose on the planet. Like I say, so this energy is about creating your idea of heaven, and like I say, for me to have landed in this place at this time is kind of a bit exciting. It's a bit, I get goosebumps when I think about it. It's just like sometimes things just synchronize like you just cannot believe. The shadow side, because every energy has a shadow, it has a positive and a shadow. The shadow side of this energy, the opposite if you like, is that it is very easy to feel lost and meaningless. Maybe as you feel like you just don't know what you're doing, or you don't know why you're here. What's all this about? It's quite easy to become unbalanced or to feel unsafe, and that is kind of when we get torn between the higher self that understands what it's all about and knows why we're here and where we're going. But like I say, it's easy to fall into that cultural conditioning and fears and limitations and lack of trust in the universe to guide you. So if you're feeling like that, that's okay. Feel free to reach out, either to me or to friends, to family. I found when I started following this calendar that the shadow sides had as much positive impact on me as the positive sides, because understanding that, well, maybe I'm not going crazy, I feel this way because I'm being influenced by the energy of the day, just helped me to put things into a bit of perspective. And you kind of go, okay, so I'm feeling a bit wobbly today, but this is why. This energy's, it can be a bit unsettling. Lean into that, accept that, and these wave spells quite often have a flow to them, which if you're in my WhatsApp group, we'll get into that in a bit more detail in due course. But they have a beginning, a middle, and an end, and they they're a learning experience in the way that they flow. So we take the themes and the feelings and the emotions that come up at the beginning, and we work with them to find clarity and solutions towards the end. So if you are feeling a bit wobbly, just know that clarity will come within the week in most cases. Okay, I hope that makes some sort of sense. As always, if you've got any questions or anything that you want to explore a bit further, you're always welcome to message me. And I would love to know and hear what's going on in your lives and how you find this energy and what you're looking to create. What is your heaven? Please feel free to share. And I'll be back again in a couple of weeks. Bye for now.